Alright guys, just finished playing the Cardinals, and this was one of the most exciting, fun games in Madden I've probably played this year. This is a defensive battle through and through. A lot of turnovers that were well-played turnovers. There was a lot of well-played defense, run defense, big plays all over the field. We had Dak Prescott and Scott Rick, who is only a rookie. Actually had to pass more than 30 times this game. That's the state of the game. But look at these stats here. I mean, pretty even all the way through. The big difference, though, 3 interceptions compared to 0. He had a lot of average per attempt, along with 39. Rushing, David Johnson destroyed my defense. He only said it was 4.1, but he was a much bigger threat than that at the time. My starter, because Freeman is out and my next backup, whoever that is out, I only got 38 yards on 13 carries. I tried to mix in my other boy here, McGee, 4 carries. Ain't happening. I had nothing going on for me in the run game, and this 38 yards, I bet 20 of it came off of that last run. Yeah, so 30 yards. I basically had 4 yards rushing, 10 yards rushing all game for my starting running back, which is absolutely insane. Just to make this a little bit easier, Julio had a huge day. Marks, the tight end, ended up with a big catch. Willie Snead came up big. Mohamed Sanu came up big, a couple of catches. I mean, look how well distributed this is. Let's see, let's count for me. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different receivers, and he had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different receivers. So everybody's touching the ball, with Julio coming up big and the big touchdown catch. Blocking, who cares? Defensively, let's just see. The cornerback with the most tackles, Vic Beasley, came in. There wasn't a whole lot of sacks, for me anyway. There were several for him, but my rookie Coates, it looks like he had about 3.5. So 4 sacks for him. I only had the 1. Different INTs, 2 and 1. So my middle linebacker, second-year player, got 2 interceptions. Only one of those was a user. Let's go. Then kicking, we don't really care too much about the rest of these stats. So let's look at some of these highlights, shall we, boys? This is early in the game, 0-0. Trying to power this in for the 2-yard run. No bueno. No bueno. Look at this user by him. Filling that alley. Alright, 2nd and 8. An important mention to make too, Chris Conley actually got hurt, which I think really hurt his offense. But right here, I had user the deep middle, as I usually do, and he just hit me on the backside. Great read by him. I can't get mad at that. I was coming to play the tight end over the top. This was a big play here. Boom. Let me just zoom that out a little bit more if possible. Let me just zoom this out real quick. Look at this, he decides to play the drag instead. And I hit him right over the top. I'll tell you, this is a tight game, people. This was a tight game. Nobody else was open. He was my only option. This is a point where I felt like I was going to lose this game. See, the score is, at this point, I believe it would only be 3-0, if anything. Watch this. Comes in with a user, big play, right there. One more time. User, big hit. Again, you see a lot of good defensive plays in this game. Absolutely insane. Big pass here from Dak Prescott. I expected him to come across the middle, didn't play it. I had the pick there though if I decided I wanted it. Alright, here's the first interception. Let's see, going in, this is only 3-0 at this point. Right here, I just read it all the way. Boom. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I believe a maple might have been called for this. As you can see, there are 3 guys in the area. I can't ask for a whole lot more. Just awesome. Scott Rick, pass to Julio. Looks like that thing's on his post. Boom. I noticed he's using that freeze safety right there. Or actually, it's a double buzz, so the both safeties come down. He's using the deep middle linebacker. He never sees Julio backside. Boom. Just like that. Alright, another big play right here. Just that little pop pass right up the seams. If you're not going to follow him, that's going to be open all day. Boom. This one I got sucked into the run because he was so effective with David Johnson. And at this point, I'm getting pretty frustrated on defense. I'm calling the right plays. I'm just not putting myself in a good position. I feel like a lot of that changed after halftime, even though he might have scored a couple more. But had my guy been there, I'm looking at a sack. Had I not came down the run so hard, I should have read that fullback. That would have been a sack. Now on this one, let me show you what I'm seeing here. Look at this. Whoever that wide receiver is right here would have been open. I should have hit the running back or the tight end. Tight end probably would have actually been better. But he just got beat, so it's all good. Again, watch the little pop pass. Right up the seam. If you're not going to follow him, it's going to be open. So at this point, it's 6-6 still. Now watch this play right here. This is just beautiful. I just sit, boom, lurking. Now this is the same play he got me with earlier, but this time I read it, I see it, and I'm patient. And at this point, this is where my offense couldn't do anything. I mean, he stoned me in the second half. Absolutely stoned me. Now look, I had just a second more to throw this. Look at this tight end right here on the drag. That's a big play right there, guys. That is a big play. Just needed another second. Now this is the beautiful play, a play I want to see more of in Madden. He comes with all-out blitz, so what do? I just loft up a beauty to Julio. Man, oh man. How nice is that? Could hit the fullback too and got probably might have had a touchdown if I hit the fullback, honestly. I mean, he's booty naked, Kim K legs open. And right here, just Julio doing Julio things. Great pinpoint pass here by the quarterback, Rick. I think this might have been the only touchdown scored in the game outside of late in the game. So 13-6 me. As you see, it's only 7 points scored in the whole quarter. I shifted that line late. Had to stop this. Had to stop this play right here. This is big. 4th and 1. I feel if he got this, he probably wins this game. But I came out, I believe this is the 4-4 cover 2 invert. No, actually I had a safety blitz on. And somehow I get an insta block shed. Driving back, doesn't get the yard. Big 4th down stop. So again, I'm out my 2 tight end set. And I just didn't release the ball. Look at the fullback down here. I just didn't see him. That's a 5-yard gain, and I have to take that. Let's see what happens here. Again, I get stuck into the run because of David Johnson. He's just been killing me with it. If I'd have been there, might have been a sack. So here we go into the 4th quarter where the craziness just starts happening. He hits me with a big play, which I wish I would show you. And And I have a mini goal line stand right here. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know how they pick their plays, but this is just incredible right here. Force the fourth down, force the field goal. And again, at this point in the game, I feel like I'm going to lose. Especially after that. For some reason I had some lag on my end, and computer completely took over, and I wasn't able to cover the deep middle like I like to. And there was a blitz coming on, but usually I take the guy that's covering the deep middle. I could have stopped that post route. It's all good though. Now here's the play that I'm really interested in looking at. This is cover 3 match. Again, I had some lag things going on, so I decided to not worry about it. But what is my safety doing? Does he not see number 2 just getting straight upfield? Still got to collapse on that, man. I wonder if that's just from it being a cover 3 match. I'm not really sure. And right here is just, I mean, he's at the 1. Just going to punch it in. Here's where the game changes for me. He's on the game-winning drive. He decides to scramble, and instead of sliding, he decides to dive. And at this point, we're either tied or I'm up by 3. I can't really remember. I believe he's up by 3, actually. He's up by 3. He's trying to dive for a first down, fumbles. So here's the first play from mine. I try to hit him, and his zone and man blitz mixes were really good. So trying to figure out what exactly he was doing was kind of an issue. And again, right down the seam. If you don't follow him. Now again, I get a 3 and out. Watch this user right here. I decided to put a defensive tackle in a spy because he kept running with Dak, and I didn't want him to get the field goal because we were tied at this point. So, boom. I believe it was the right read. He's waiting for his guy to stop, but I feel like I'm in good enough position that I can at least pop that out regardless. And that's pretty much how the game ended. And then here I think he might actually ran commit. I don't know why, but that was just great blocking from there. And I had to high step into the end zone after that, after this game. Absolutely insane. I don't know if he ran commit or not. I think it's banned in our league. But the way everything folded down, it looked like there was some type of run commit going on. Alright, but I just wanted to do that for you guys just for the fun of it. And I'll see you guys on next time. See ya.